What's up, guys? Today we're playing basketball, and I want to know, guys, I am quitting Twitch. You guys know I stopped making Twitch video. I am going to stop right now because it's Twitch. I'm going to sell local on YouTube. Yeah, because I'm not making more. Why I'm playing basketball this week.
Look out there, MP. MP in the house. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Let's do it. Well, it's gonna be a long ride, so you guys listen up. It's gonna be really long.
And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. Well, here we are, Stan, beginning of the season. Certainly, what has stood out to you so far in these early days?
Well, Kevin, there's certain guys around the league you can already see who have worked hard and made improvements to their game in the offseason. Now they're just going to have to be able to sustain those improvements and make adjustments when defenses start to figure them out.
And that's the rub, isn't it? That's the tough part of this whole thing.
Adjustments never stop. We go back and forth and back and forth.
Something we've been watching closely is MP's promise to get the win in home games this season. He's been very vocal about wanting to deliver for these fans.
And so far, MP is delivering on that promise. And he and his guys have looked strong on their home court, excited even for every chance they get to defend it. It's a great mindset to have for this team in these home games.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Williams is out there with Collins. Then it's Sharp, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Morgan in at the shooting guard position.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's Morgan. Good work defensively by Smith.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Morgan can't hit it. Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's MP, and he banks in the lane. MP's got 6.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
Outside Williams. Back to Sharp. Fires the 3. Here's Morgan. No good with the triple.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's MP. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Jump ball, we want that back.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 16 feet away. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Bonner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP inside. He's guarded by Collins. A nice shot by MP.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Chauncey Billups.
Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about that.
Trailblazers leading by 10. MP out there with Sharp. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Marion. And it's Smith in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Viana. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Good on the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Williams. The Jazz working the ball around now. Outside Aldridge. And stolen by MP. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, MP was on a mission the second he had the ball. He was gone.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Smart's checked in for the Jazz. 2nd quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So we conclude the first half. Trailblazers lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Utah Jazz.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting, I don't see the energy, and I do not see the effort.
All right now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
I think for the Jazz, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season. Thanks for spending half.
if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging.
Oh no, free throw.
Not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Nikola Jokic. John Collins is out there with Williams. Then it's Sharp, and it's Morgan in the 2-guard.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings.
Right through contact, MP.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
And they continue to control the glass.
MP getting out in front on the break.
And give MP credit. Hustling in transition and gets rewarded for it.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Cans it from downtown. Collins has got 15.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
OMP staying with it through the contact.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Collins wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic just got 3 assists in the game. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Here's MP. MP strong inside.
Well, he's on one now. It's going to be tough to slow MP down when he's feeling this confident.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Jokic. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Morgan knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. And Utah making a change here. Aldridge is checked in, and the foul called on MP. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA.
At least you get some extra rest tonight. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
We got face of magic. Oh. Whoa. We're doing like similar to this build. We're doing both of these today. Because both of these today.
Shake it, MP. Get ready to light it up for you.
We could win the final.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. In this game, we'll see serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
Well, it hasn't taken him long to make his point. They've been outstanding at home, largely because his teammates and their fans were inspired by his comments. No one wants to come into this arena and play these guys right now. It's just too intense, and there's too much noise. It's insane.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Ellis in at shooting guard. The three from Banchero. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Dropping that hammer down, MP. Showing off those hops that time.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. There's the three. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner.
Shooting in good rhythm there, Suggs. Off the catch and shoot, nicely done.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
The offensive talent, the ingenuity, size, strength. Banchero has a full book bag, folks.
Got a piece of it.
He got a piece of it.
Down low. He goes up. Rips down the
Oh, man, we got the fucking hoop dirty.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys.
You got to get a fucking hoop dirty.
Out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the shot goes in. MP's got 6.
Fighting through contact. MP. Whew.
The Magic have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking
That's
sharp.
what you get for the Magic.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at Miami. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for the Trailblazers, they're still finding their identity early on, trying to answer some questions, but overall, playing some solid basketball.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Suggs outside. Launches it. Portland with a rebound. Their last encounter in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning it going away.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for...
Let's see how he hit.
MP is out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Sharp, then it's Smith, and it's Marion in at the 4-man spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for the Trailblazers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
61. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
Ooh, the emergence of Poole. His ability.
And that's it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. When you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Suggs, and it's Rice in at the 5. Pass to Ellis for the lead. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
They're not going to see them all in the fourth quarter.
They've got Shaden Sharp, Henderson out there with MP. Then it's Smith, and it's Bender in at the 4 slot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Thomas outside. Here's Black. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's MP. MP right through him.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Magic trail by 13. Pass to Black. Let's go with a 3. Portland with a rebound. Sharp's got 4 rebounds in the game. Black's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. And the basket by MP.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And Carroll with a screen on Henderson. Right wing. Here's Black. Orlando again missing.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's MP. And he makes it on the layup. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Banchero outside. Will it go? Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Both teams will make substitutions. MP up top. He's covered by Suggs. Oh, deflected. And Carroll with it. Pass to Ellis. Wagner outside. And the 3 off target.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Unreal. MP putting the team on his back tonight.
Suggs, the pass to Ben Carroll. That three's off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Magic trail by 18. Ben Carroll outside. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And Carroll bully balling and overpowering on his way inside. Not to be denied. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Marion. He's covered by Suggs. Tipped.
He still it.
Pass to Wagner.
Why?
Lets a floater go. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Trailblazers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And they earn win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Scoot Henderson.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's MP. Count the basket.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And he banks in the layup. MP's got 30.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Shots good by Black.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
MP again.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
We're going to keep playing the center, but too wet.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. And as teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season, Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of a year, it's a support system for what the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence, and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that can compete in the playoffs.
And these home games have been very important to MP this season. He wants his squad to be seen as one of the toughest and most reliable home.
Let's make it a fucking halftime.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Murray, Shepard out there with Williamson. Then there's Dunn, and it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Yeah, I think the kids call that weight room points from MP.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing here by 8.
Yeah, look.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul. Bender is checked in for MP.
And I think the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum line.
Let's get through that.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
I look here at New Orleans. They're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cut.
And that is it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now, he's feasting.
We've got Henderson. Hunter is out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's MP. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us.
We'll see how I can save longer for you.
So for New Orleans right now, Murray out there with Dunn. Then there's Kispert. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. Dunn dishes to Ingram to take the lead. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 7 rebounds in the game. Great focus, MP.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Pelicans trail by 4. For 3, Murray. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Marion's got 8 rebounds in this game. And MP with the basket on the assist by Marion. Marion's got 5 assists in the game. On the wing, Murray. Off target with his 3.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
MP gets the job done inside.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Kispert wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately for the Trailblazers. Bonner, he's checked in for Marion. And Henderson subbed in for Bender.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Pass to Kispert. No good on the 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it's good for 2. And now it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Oh, no.
Shoots. Again, the Pelicans score.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And here's Kispert from the arc. They get it back. The putback. Trailblazers leading by 9. It's MP, top of the key. To the inside. For 3, Henderson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
For 3, Kispert connects from 3-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's MP. Defended by Kispert. A nice shot by MP.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Pass to Washington. Here's Palmer. Off target from outside. Portland leading. It's MP attacking, and he converts the layup. MP's got 24 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Portland.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Out to the right wing for 3. Shepard, that's good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's MP, and he gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And the shot goes down. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Launches from deep. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they're executing on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony,
Wins, pay the bills, baby.
There's the West. One for me. Win.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Take the phone with.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
We got to face the fucking king.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hands up. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, BA, yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
And another home game for MP. Another opportunity for he and his squad to squash a quality team on their home floor. A matchup they haven't been quiet about wanting to win.
And with MP leading the way, they've been defending their turf. This is not an easy building for visiting teams to come into right now. The connection between this team and these fans.
I know how I fucking make it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Miles McBride, and it's Morrison in at the 3. Covered by MP from deep. Salon, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Smith. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength. But his upside on both ends is enormous.
And there it is for him. MP's got 6.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Blocked!
Using that wide wingspan, Smith manages to get a hand on the shot. Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1 for 4 shooting.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Morrison. They need this. Connects from downtown.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. MP, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Morrison. The 3. The shot, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
MP, no good. Sacramento has gone 2 of 5 from deep.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Portland leading. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now. Timeout called. Sacramento, the Trailblazers, Nick. Look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Trailblazers.
This game has been all about tenacity for them. Getting right in the defense's business and winning trip after trip to the line.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Then it's MP, then there's Klingon, and it's Bonner in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Wide open look. Hood can't get it to go. Portland leading by 11. To the inside. Here's MP. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. So both teams making some changes here. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. From 9 feet out. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
You look like you just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
MP gets it to go through contact.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Kings trail by 13. Inside. Here's Hood. It's rebounded by Bonner. Bonner's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP with it. Now guarded by Hood. MP beats the contact.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Sacramento shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. McKinney. And he drains the quick shot. McKinney's got 7 points in the game.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
MP. MP eases in the floater.
Nobody can stop me.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Thompson scanning the floor. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Sharpe. Here's Thompson. Works for 3. The shot won't fall.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 18 points for him.
Playing a little bully ball. MP.
Kings trail by 16. Pass to McBride. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Sacramento. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Sacramento making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Timeout call. Sacramento, and some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
As the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Trailblazers lead by 16. Now here's MP. He's got 22.
This has been a special performance by MP, and he doesn't look like he's anywhere close to being done.
Pass to Salon. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's MP. That one falls. MP's got 26.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Salon. Here's Morrison. Give him 8 points now. The 3. He drops it from range. McBride's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. They led the game at one point by 20. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Jumps up. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And so it's MP making things happen for Portland. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
The weekend, stop me.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Sacramento Kings.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
And how about we move it on over? Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third.
I had to go to.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2.
Out.
So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going.
Okay, I'm gonna pause the game right here. I'm right back. Yes, I am. So y'all calling back, guys.
He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for Sacramento. They've got Miles McBride, and it's Burks in at the 1.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Kings trail by 20. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Bonner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
He's so quick off the floor. MP punches that one home with ease.
And the Kings shooting only 42%. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
He's feeling it. Rebound by Sacramento.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Scoot Henderson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Timeout call, Sacramento. And every offense works to create good looks. Here are the beneficiaries of that effort. MP, number 1.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
McBride. And another miss by Sacramento. For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. A nice shot by MP.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Yeah.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's Burks. It's rebounded by Bonner. Now Portland with it. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
To the left wing. Here's Salon. Knocks down the long J. Salon, he's got 12 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Right side Burks. This one for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. MP shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so MP will bring it up for Portland. MP is out there with Sharp. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Marion in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
McKinney, pass to Randall. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's MP. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. Woods checked in for Thompson.
Number 33, Cameron Wood.
Sacramento shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Randall. And rejected. MP outside. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 42 in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And the bucket is good.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Hood passes to McKinney. Knocks down the triple.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Granted, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Soft touch off the glass.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Yes, it's good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And the foul called on MP. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes.
Here's Burks. It's deflected. And here's MP. And no good, trying to use the glass. Sacramento has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Sacramento, Morrison. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Burks for 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 56 in the game.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. That one doesn't drop. Now Burks. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Sacramento, Burks.
Both shots good from the strike. Here's Christie. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, they were something.
I want to bring up a name that no one else is talking about right now. MP.
I brought him up yesterday. He's playing really well.
Okay, I meant that no one in the metaphorical sense.
I'm sorry, what?
My point is, I'm a student of the game. I've been watching MP do something truly special in the early part of the season. He's taken this disaster of a franchise, and he has turned it all the way around.
Okay, I don't know about all that.
Do you watch the games, Russell? He's turning that arena into a fortress.
Yes, I watched the games. They've been winning at home. Cool. It's still way too early to be talking about he turned the whole franchise around.
Wrong. MP's got these guys winning at home, and anybody who studied NBA history, like I have, knows that is the first step of respectability.
I don't know. I don't buy it, you know? Not yet. They've been too bad for too long for one little hot streak to prove anything.
I mean, honestly, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, I agree with Jalen. Like, he's been outstanding on the court, and not just at home, but like away as well. It's been really inspiring to see what this team can do.
Wow, it's a rare W from Toby.
You know, Jalen, thank you. I really appreciate that. And I just sometimes I feel like you don't see me, you know, and
Don't get used to it. I still don't see you.
Okay. There it is.
You knew it was coming. You walked right into it.
Put my heart into it.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Way to bring home that W. You know I rock New Balances myself. Great for mine. Let's go. That here.
I'd like to buy him from the standpoint of reciprocity. Of course, an NBA guy.
You did what you said you were going to do and helped us defend home court. Nice work, MP.
That's what Coach looks like when he's happy.
How you feel about your performance?
I'm good, Coach. I told you I got you. And now the fans are with it, too. They certainly are. Ticket sales are way up.
Oh, that's what happens when you win.
And this is just the beginning. We are laying the foundation for a title run.
Which means you're going to have to work twice as hard. Let's pick a second-half goal for you to work on.
They don't get something new. Well, yeah, I try to be a vessel-y, and I'm not gonna like January, February, March.
I want to be the MVP. You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Playing at the MVP level will help us get a title. In order to give the most to the team, I have to ask the most of myself first.
You have the ability. And the way you've been performing this year, you're worthy of the recognition. But that is a reward that is based largely on perception.
Well, it's a tricky thing. I get that.
Well, luckily, we know how to play the game. You show out against other MVP contenders.
And win games.
And we will do our part to help you get the media on your side.
All right, I'm with it. That sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
I guess
Fantastic. Sounds like
see
we're
you
in
guys
total
at sign.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
See you guys at sign.
It's about game time. Bring the pain time.
We're gonna play it. Let's be able to do this. Guys, I am gonna do this in next video. See you guys next time. Goodbye. See you guys squad in next time. In the next time. I'm gonna be see you guys. Let's video. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next time for basketball. See you guys next time. I hope so. See you guys. I'll be playing this game on it. I'll be playing this video. I hope so. See you guys next time. Be sure to subscribe. I'll be back in YouTube. Like what? See you guys next time. You sure to subscribe. I'll be back on basketball. See you guys next time. See you guys next time.
Play basketball in jeans, Chris?
See you guys.